Alright Tommy, we're in Maine, Sugarloaf, aka the Loaf. We're getting ready for riding in style. Jank Files.
I got here 40 minutes ago and we are already almost done one stage of practice. Yeah, I'm fucking just so hyped to be here. It was weird to miss out and it was weird to come back, but I started driving up the hill and I saw the stages and I saw the people, the bikes, and I was just like, oh yeah.
We back.
Yeah.
But yeah, chunky dude, very chunky, and it's pretty slippery, so yeah, just kind of like poking my way down. Welcome back to this week's process segment. I'm Remi, this is Jesse. We are on the third week of a 3-week race block, so this week's process segment is about rest and the importance of rest.
Not to be confused with laziness.
Racing takes a lot out of your body. You can't just go all the time and expect to be at peak performance, so you do have to let your body recover after a big couple race weeks, and that's what we're doing right now. Like, this week's focus is not about riding too much or walking tracks or doing any training of any kind. It's really just about like letting the body recover from the last 2 weeks and then being ready for this weekend.
Somebody forgot their SD card. She's had a week off. I'll let her off this time.
She's texting.
Oh God.
I think line choice doesn't matter as much as other races, but there are definitely parts where like you need to remember to stay high to avoid like a shitty low. Just like life.
It's frustrating to, I know it sounds bad when I'm like, oh, like brutal run, but I still get second, but it's like, it's not the way that I want to ride. I felt like I made a really big mistake up top in a simple corner and like stalled a lot, and like, okay, I'm just gonna ride. Like, I was gonna be a bit cautious, and then I was like, I'm not going to anymore, and I rode really well, but I felt like it was my tires riding more than I was riding. Like, I just kept getting saved by my tires. So I was stoked, I was really stoked to be second and like ahead of the two GC guys. And yeah, I think you're just gonna be minimizing mistakes. Like, there's no way of getting through that stuff clean. So it's just like, try to carry momentum, try not to have the big lay down, and just like be confident and trust it.
Whoa. Widescreen, baby. Oh, I'm in it. I'm in the GoPro. I'm riding.
Go Remi! Woo! Yeah!
Do an impression of what happened today.
He's gonna need the whole room for that.
It was almost like a mud race where like you kind of like, if you back it off just like a touch, you actually like are better off for it, and I don't think I backed it off quite enough, and I paid the price, so.
You went down with the ship though, I respect it.
Went down the ship for sure, so. Position wise, I'm really far back. Time wise, I'm not that far back, so I think I can make it tomorrow. You know what, I love coming from, I'm not gonna say it.
The eve of race day with no terror.
I've been trying to do this text message for 10 minutes.
Can we cope?
Don't know how to bold things and underline things.
Guys, we can do this.
Highlight things.
Did you highlight it?
We've only had Gatorade for dinner.
Gatorade.
So Sugarloaf, we're loafing chairlifts.
and we have only one pedaling transition today. We also have a push to 3, but everyone's tired. Everyone's been through it, and everyone's ready to gamble out there today, and hopefully the weather stays dry, because I'm on dry tires. Yeah, I rode confidently, gambled. That was my plan. So first stage, I think I was on a really good pace. Then I had a full slide out. That was quick, and I was just like, my brake was 360, so I had like, you know, fixaroo kind of, but got to the pits, my pinky was bleeding, so I checked that real bad. That's my pinky. And then I got onto the lift, and I was like, I knew I had hit my hip, but usually it's always a burn, so I was like, you always make a big deal, like, you're fine. Then I'm on the lift, and I look, I'm with Mel Puget, and I pull down my shirt, and it's like this, like, gash wound of like skin, and like, does not look good, you know? So I'm like, and then she looks at me and she's like, don't panic. So I waited for the patrol at the top, which was really nice. He came up, patched me up kind of as good as he could. Hiked up to stage 3 like with way less time. I waited around for like 30 at the top, so it was a really tough hike. Stage 3 was my best one, even if I laid it down at the bottom, because I hit my hand in the crash too, so I was like having a hard time, like kind of holding on. Everyone's like, you're such a tough cookie, good effort, and like, yeah, but like, I want like cookie dough that's been out of the fridge kind of soft. Like, I want fucking things to line up, and like, I know I'm tough, I know I can get through it, but I just feel like I've been like dealt like punches after punches, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm tough, but like, please, cookie dough.
Just spent way too much time on the ground this weekend, and it just added up for me. Like, hit the ground really hard in practice. Like, I would say that was like my worst crash in a little while, and it hurt me a little bit. And we did a really good job resting coming into this block, and I think like if I hadn't hit the ground, I would have had a little bit more energy. But like, just that fatigue of being so sore really took it out of me, and I just didn't feel that I had like the energy and like the, I don't know, just control over my body to really like wiggle through all the sketchy shit. Yeah, I mean, clawed my way back from 59th to 27, which is, it's fine. Like 2 out of 3 for me on this racing block. 3rd and then a 6th I'm pretty stoked on, and stoked with how I'm riding, honestly. I felt really good in practice up until the moment I hit the deck.
I was riding, I think, like the required looseness, but keeping it in control. And then top of 3, like I came into the woods feeling good, riding well, and like there was just a flat rock, and my front pushed more than I thought, and I went down. And it's just, it happened so quick. Yeah. But the worst was like my bars twisted, so I had to, like, I got on my bike, they were twisted, so I got off and twisted them back, but then they were twisted. And I rode pretty well for my bars being twisted, but then the bottom was like, that track was so messed up that I didn't even feel like I was making a mistake, and I just was down 2 more times. So thought I'd lost it there, and like, I mean, I did, essentially. I just wanted redemption after 3. I was like, okay, like at least these ones you can kind of ride hard, and I felt like I did. So pretty proud of the way I finished the race. Like, obviously with Martin charging, like, he's not slow. He's like been one of the best. So that's, to me, still a good win. Like, Richie obviously had it in the bag. Even, you know, Jack flatted. Like, this race took a lot of people out, myself included, but luckily I just made it to the finish line just now.
Nice. That beer with your name on's in the cooler.
Hell yeah.
I put it in this morning.
My Hopstrosky.